The chirp of a bird, the smell of a flower, and the taste of fresh air are all unique in different places of the world. It is these ingredients that make you feel so far away from home, yet comfort you enough to make these wild places feel so special. But prior to finding myself immersed deep in the vibrations of the Hawaiian landscape, I need to start from the beginning, because it's a darn good public land adventure that I'm so happy to share with you. Outdoorsmen who aren't afraid to follow their dreams and chase their passions get to see some pretty amazing places in the world. Like here, for example, right in James's backyard. The smell of saltwater and tropical flowers. But I'll be honest, James and I had absolutely no idea what we were doing, except that we knew there were goats somewhere up in those mountains. Alright. We'll see how it goes. And we'll give it a shot. It's kind of hard to dress when it's 80 degrees out, but this should be alright. Hopefully we find some goats. What are they doing? We're ready. All the time packing them out, you know. It's really thick down here. I don't know if there's any water. I say we walk this little trail on this ridge line. If they're over there, they gotta be on this side too. The more sweat you donate to Mother Nature's soil, the more things she will tell you, if you're willing to listen. As so many of you already know, the hardest part about a public land hunt is just getting yourself there in the first place. Trusting your instinct exploring an alien world with different smells and different sounds. I even got a bright red suntan to blend in with the Hawaiian clay. I still think it's worth a look at going this way. Just for a little bit. But after days of searching the dense forest foliage, something was out of line. Something just didn't seem right. We had heard through whispers from the locals on the beach at night. A place existed that held plenty of goats. A place we knew would take us further than we had been before. A place the locals called the Ridge. It was no mistaking. James and I found ourselves on the Ridge, the place that we'd been hearing about from the locals. It was now time to start the next chapter of this hunt. A chapter that we would soon realize was just the beginning of so many more. Alright, it's been about 2 months. And we're back at it. We decided to come back for these goats. So last time we were here, a little recap, it took us about 3 days to find the goats, and then we really only had 1 day to kind of like rush hunt them, and we had opportunities. I whiffed, and it worked out because the camera died. Like we're at the moment, so yeah. We're gonna try a new spot today. You saw some goats there last weekend.
About 40 of them.
It's looking promising, but we haven't really locked them down, so we think they're up high at night and then they go down towards the river bottoms, the valleys during the day. So it's our first afternoon. We're gonna go to where we saw them that morning, see if they're still there in the afternoon. Let's get a little pattern on them, so we'll see. Woo! And give it a go. Feeling the sun. Wait. Woo. Warm up quick. But that's pretty awesome. Boy. If there were the goats are, then you don't have a chance. Found the goats. The ridge. They're moving down. We should probably get ready around this far ridge. Right. Wait, out here. Really? Those are some big boys. I think there's another one way up high on the left, to the left of the top of the peak, that taller peak. Yep. They're way up there, dude. Like, they can't go any higher.
It's not a hard hike once you get up.
That's crazy. We got a long ways to go. The first day of our next hunt, we pushed to the top, up and over the ridge, where the landscape looks so completely different, from thick jungle forest to a grassy rock landscape, where the sun and the heat radiate off the rocks. The Pacific Ocean paints a beautiful backdrop. Words cannot explain the beauty of this place. You just need to put yourself here to really experience it. And in the middle of experiencing the beauty, my best friend and I found ourselves surrounded by what we've been looking for so long. Where'd he go? He dropped, buddy. What a hunt, dude. Just to be in this amazing place. Look at the ocean. I mean, the ocean as far as you can see. It's not about getting something. It's not about the killing.
Nope.
And I think as hunters, true hunters that really value being in the outdoors and putting effort into getting their own meat and game from the wilderness, they understand like the spiritualness to it. And this was one of those hunts, man. Never would have thought I'd be doing a public land hunt in Hawaii with one of my best friends. Took us 3 days to figure it out. And then a flight back in the first afternoon, and we had goats all around us, but I didn't have a good shot. And really the only mistake I made today was rushing. I know I spined her and she was rolling down the hill, and you feel bad when you make those shots. So I tried to run down the hill after her to put her out, and I really twisted my ankle bad, and it's going to be rough getting back down the mountain. And I knew I shouldn't have rushed it, but definitely hurt it. So note to self, when you're excited, and even if it's not the best shot, just let them sit, take your time. So that's it. We made the right choice. We came up high. My ankle's not too bad. It's time for you to get one.
Yeah.
Get you in the bow hunting. I told you, you get a shot at one this weekend, and I'll give you this bow. Hand it to you to you can get into it.
Well, we're super blessed. We are super blessed today. Beautiful view.
Super blessed to be here in this beautiful countryside. And I'm hurting really bad. We did it, buddy.
Yeah, we did it.
The she turned out to be a young Billy. Even better. I limped him up to the top of the ridge to try to capture the true beauty of a hunt like this.
This is what we came for. This is a memory we'll have forever, man.
So what's the next chapter? I think it's time we turn James into a bow hunter, someone who's never shot a bow in his life. But first, let's go explore some of the other parts of the island.
This guy.
We had to go down in the cave to get him.
Yeah.
With the ocean salt oozing from our pores, we refueled on coconut water and fresh pineapple. It was time to get James on the mountain. James, how many times have you bow hunted in your life?
Never.
We're gonna break them in, right?
Do it.
First time shooting, actually. You shot a couple. Doing really well. We adjusted the sights for you. And then we hit the bullseye 3 times, and I think we're ready to rock. But first time ever shooting, it's a lot different when you're in the field. We checked behind the target. There's no people.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
A little low.
A little low, but you'll work on it. At altitude, that'll be smack on. All right.
Do it.
Well, going up for James, and we're stuck on that same mountainside. They have this cattle guarding different areas. It's not, I don't really know. There seems to be no organization to it. It's just like zigzags around random parts of the mountain. But it's nice to grab onto. Get a little hydrated about halfway up. You can see the goats already. We saw some coming up, but they're in a tough spot to get to. So close. Too thick. Yeah, too thick. Good job though. Is that exciting? Yeah, there's too much brush. They were bedded down here. That was perfect. I would stay this way. Go straight down. We have to use these rocks as cover. They can see you. So just like use this, just crouch and just walk like this. We can probably. Remember, aim low, aim at the bottom of them with the green pin. Aim low and use the green pin. You're probably within range. Nice shot. Nice shot, buddy. You smoked him. Watch him, just watch him. Alright, I think he's good. I can't believe that first time, man. Get the sun in the background.
I don't know, I've never bow hunted, so this is my first time, but to take something like this, it's very unique and special experience, you know, and I don't know, thank God for this, man. This is very special.
And you made a great shot.
Thanks.
First time ever shooting a bow, you shot like 3 times in the yard, and I said if you can put 3 in the bullseye, I think he might be good, and it's not easy, buddy. Great job. Clean, fast, fresh, and we're running out of daylight, so we need to get this sucker back down there to the beach.
I cringe every time somebody says they're just goats. Why do you have to travel all the way to Hawaii to kill a goat? There's no point in wasting time trying to explain to someone who asked that question that it's much more than just that. Although I respect their opinion, I'm happy I'm coming home with a cooler full of meat from both the ocean and the mountain.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Got some goat tenderloins, goat heart, and hot dog and rice.
Just in case we mess it up, there's some hot dog in here, but that's the heart. We just let it sit, salt water for a day, slice it up, caramelize some onions, garlic, butter. We're gonna slap it in there. And then out on the grill, we have the tenderloins. All right, James. I told you if you got one with my bow, I was gonna give it to you.
Right.
And then one day when you buy your next one, you'll pass it on to the next person and keep handing it down.
Go on. Dude,
Congratulations.
thank you so much, man.
Dun, 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 dun. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Keep passing it on and get somebody else into the epicness,
Thank you so much.
spiritualness of bringing back your own meat from the mountain. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Boom.
The chirp of a bird, the smell of a flower, and the taste of fresh air are all beginning to feel like home. Time, intertwined with place, is a funny thing. Wrapped in the vibrations of Hawaii's landscape, we finally did it. And look, where Just a Goat has taken us. Thank you for sharing this moment with us, and I hope it inspires you to go do something new. Over the next few years, I explore the island some more, and I look forward to seeing you in the next chapter.